Africa's first face on television, passed on Wednesday, 26th of February 2025, at the age of 88 years. She passed peacefully in Ibadan, where she has lived for most of her life. Chief Mrs. Anike Agbaje Williams, née Kuforiji, was born on the 23rd of October 1936. She was a well-known name in the media world. She made history by being the first face to appear on the first television station in the whole of Africa on the Western Nigeria Television WNTV station, located at Agbaje, Ibadan, both on the test transmission night and on the official opening night on Saturday, October 31st, 1959.
Few events in my life have given me so much pleasure as to come before you tonight to open formally the first television network in Africa. Western Nigeria television is already being emulated by other parts of this country as well as a number of other African states.
Her voice was also the first voice to be heard on Africa's first commercial radio station, WNBS. She was therefore proclaimed double first. She had a glorious career and rose through the ranks until she retired in July 1986 as a well-respected producer and director of programs. My name is Nyoju Ademite, and together with Shade Hastrop, retired Assistant Director of News NTA Ibadan, who produced a special package on Anike Agbaje Williams, we bring you nostalgic memories of the life and times of the late icon, Auntie Anike Agbaje Williams.
I was born premature, 7 months. And my parents were discouraged. They said, don't let them come. 7 months. And then there was premature. So they were discouraging my parents. Whether it is premature, and then she spoke. So when I started to cook, and when she carried me,
Born Anike Kuforiji, she is the second daughter of both parents of Agbaje descent.
My mother was the daughter of the late Odofin of the Guinea. And my father comes from the famous Kuforiji family in Kenya. He was the only son, the only child of her family. So the mother was so worried about him and he was very poor. Eventually actually get him out to marry. And he was so shy. He was very shy. on the wedding night for 2 nights. And people were asking my mother, hey, he's not a man. But he was too shy. So his friends were encouraging him, saying, no, you must be a man, you must be a man. And my mother's friends were discouraging him. I said, that man, he's not a man. But my mother, my grandmother, was saying, please be patient. He will come. He will come. So eventually he came. The first getting my sister, eldest one. For 5 years, he didn't talk to my mother again. Another 5 years, another 5 years, and me.
As was common in the early 1950s, Anike's parents, desirous of quality education and sound morals for their daughter, sent her off to live with those they were sure will give her the best all-round education.
At age 5, I was taken to Lagos to live in the house of later Bishop Moses S.C. Phillips. They were in the Cathedral Church of Christ at the time. So I was living in the Cathedral house on Broad Street, very close to Grand Hotel at the time. I was there at age 5 and, my first day at school, I went with this man, father said, brings the eldest daughter. Well, going to see this girl's school, which was not very far, just a few minutes walk. So after that, my first day at school, when I left, when we closed school, I just came out. I was walking back home. I didn't know, and I walked past home. When I went there to Square in Lagos, the woman said in there, chin. Come. Anyway, where is the woman? She's beach. So, she grabbed me by the hand and told me, I found this girl walking away down the street. Why did you leave? I said, well, the clothes is they said, okay, go watch it. Which one of the singers? I was saying, I have to. It was the days of this child.
Anike's parents had at that time moved to Ibadan, capital of the old western region, and by a twist of fate, so did Anike's secondary school education.
I lived with them for 10 years. But when I had to go to secondary school, so still in same school, and somehow did it, the school was transferred.
In Ibadan, and with both parents resident in the ancient city, Anike was nonetheless put in boarding school with many of her peers then, and some even slightly older.
Whatever business, the year 1953 or 4, there was when she was a tax.
It's a very nice sentence, and I think it molded all of us to be quite close and to be friendly up till now. Even though I left school in 54, I think she left in 55, but we are still very friendly, very close. So in those days, it was like an international school. Everybody from the north, from the east, from everywhere. We were like one solid person, and it's been like that since then.
I think we got to know one another in Satan School in our first form, which was in 1950. And we were together until 1954 when we left school. For the period she was in school, she was a bit sick. And, I remember we were praying for her so that her crisis would come when we had to take our, Cambridge School certificate in 1954. And, very active and easygoing. and caring. And we are not very close in school, barely. And then we left school in 1954.
Even at such a young age, it was obvious that Anike could speak clearly and boldly in front of a large group. And so Anike Kufuruji began the career that was to launch her into limelight and one that will be recorded in the history books.
I started as a JTS, junior technical staff. So we were turning notes for announcers and all that. And then somehow I got transferred to, I asked for transfer to come to because I was thinking, you are very strict with this Mr. President. I was in Nigeria, King James. I was working at school. And he said, when you close to the office, I give you 1 hour to get home. You know how to go and keep your boss at the holiday, keep your boss at the so that I will kill him up. This man was insisting that I should keep him 1 hour. And I didn't find it easy. I was very strict disciplinary. So I asked somebody to say, I'm so tired of this place. This man is too strict on me. I don't have money prayers, have evening prayers and all that. So somebody said, without restriction, if you want to be transferred, you want to be transferred. So I went to also house. Yes, we know Nigeria.
I have a very long connection. There's no telling. The father was the head of the family. My wife was a younger cousin to her. So in fact, our father gave out my wife and marriage to us. So that makes it closer again than mere job mates or co-worker.
From being a technical officer, Anike Kufuruji, again by a strange twist of fate, found herself behind the microphone as a radio announcer.
How I got on air is God of and open calls for announcers and so on. And one day, the announcer didn't come. And there was a little show, Mr. Akim Adeosun. And I don't recognize I came at the piano. And there was one announcer. And he said, Anike, please can you give this announcement for me? The announcer said, okay. So I went on that and I went with him. The head of the place, head of programs, please take now, 47 years. He turned from back. He said, whose voice was that? Mr. Akim said, it's the voice of Anike. There was no answer. So I asked her to say, tell her to sound tomorrow morning. I couldn't sleep that night. What have I done? So I was shaking, I couldn't sleep. I said, what is this? What have I done? When I put his hand, placed down, she said, was it your right hand yesterday? Yes, the announcer didn't come. Mr. Clark said I shouldn't say. But now all your person from engineering to programs. How I crossed over. And when I crossed over, they were enjoying my work so much. There was one day, the morning answer failed to come, I cried up. The afternoon answer didn't come, I cried up. The evening answer cried, I said, I don't feel well, can you call it? So when I started, the head of program started with this. Every other day, I said, Jesus girl, you want to kill yourself with job? I've been playing your voice this morning. And he said, he's not me, sir. The announcer, the one didn't come, the one that didn't come. So we got the class. And said, wonderful. Oh, yes.
In between late night shifts and endless hours in the continuity bus, Cupid came searching for the young, pretty Miss Kufuruji.
I feel small duty. And as I told you, I had things. That was enough. And there was one of them.
Unfortunately, had first our mother came down to stay where she's working.
most of our time. Because when she lives in work, sometimes she communicates.
So much was the pressure of family and work. Eventually, Anike chose family above career.
A friend of ours, late Ojena, I jumped in the studio and the landscape. It's not easy, my job. Because it takes precedence over every area of your life. Your father and your mother, your children, your husband, everything. It comes first. It comes first. It takes precedence. No matter what, you have to do a good job. First position.
When we came and one, she leave for this was okay. I don't know where she's coming back. But she's very well that she has to do that. She's doing now, she's trying to come out. So, we are some places.
She knows her job. That's another thing. If you know your job, then you go all out for it. She knows her job. She's so happy with her job. It gives her so much satisfaction. She enjoys what she's doing, so she gives it her best. And there were times when I was asked to go and interview all the others from the rescue. Need to care.